welcome back. This is episode 5.
Yeah.
Slightly confusing because we've done a pre-record and now we're recording today for our guest today. So, what's new?
What's new? Not much.
Mics? New
Well,
mics?
Yeah.
Don't know if they're covering my face. I can't tell.
He is tag champ now. That is new.
Who is?
Microphone.
Mike. Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, so a little recap on the show because I'd clearly forgotten already.
Yeah, I don't think we have done a recap of that. And if you haven't, go watch it on our on demand. You should know the link.
Through fightfactswrestling.com, and it will be on Lounges TV. We're just waiting for the final edit to come through.
There you go. Are we going through match by match?
Yeah, why not?
So
who opened the show?
Me and Harry Johnson.
Well, we kind of did a little recap because we recorded after Johnny, so...
Yeah, but we also started recording during the second half of the show.
Yeah.
So I'd just been absolutely screwed. This is bullshit.
So what happened then?
So
Explain.
To open the show, me and Harry Johnson had a match, and I won, obviously, because I'm amazing. I became Academy Champion, and then Benjamin Quill and his sweaty armpits decided during the interval that he'd come out, and apparently there was some kind of DQ. I don't know.
He accused your mum of nepotism.
Yeah.
And you only got an opportunity because in your second match it's a title shot. And he cheated, so he got himself disqualified even though the referee didn't see it. And all of a sudden we've got VAR, which is absolute mind-blowing bullshit.
Yep.
But...
I'm keeping filtered.
In the interest of fairness... Your mum managed to watch it back and she did call it. And so you don't get accused of nepotism.
I don't care.
I know, but... You know, so she doesn't get accused of it either.
No matter how I got the match, I won it. Full stop. That's on him, not me.
So, anyway, make your minds up, watch it back. So after that, what happened? What match was after yours?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
Brilliant. I can't remember either.
I
Was
remember
it not the triple threat?
I remember what matches were on the card. I don't know the order because as soon as I got back, I was just getting changed.
Was there a triple threat straight after?
Carter, Malika, and Romanov. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That could have been straight after.
I can't remember the order.
Do you know what?
I think it was.
Do you know what? Watch it on the on-demand whenever it comes out, and then tell us the order, and call us idiots for not even remembering our own product.
Well, let's not give all the results away, but from what the feedback was, from what I saw, that was quite a brutal match. Carter seems undecided if he's friends with Malika, if he wants to punch Malika. Malika advised him not to go into that match because Romanov's a bit crazy, and then she pulled him off from the top rope and hit his face on the ringside, so it's all a bit confusing.
We're actually pundits.
Yeah.
Such pricks.
After that, what was after that? Was there 4 matches in the first half?
Ignore me pulling my phone out because I'm definitely not. It'll be on Facebook, won't it?
If the pictures have been released.
I don't know what pictures have been released. I'm more on about the actual card, and we can just make up the order as we go along. Pictures of my match. None of my pictures include me doing anything. I'm just getting beat up in all of them. Cheers, Madison. The good pictures of me getting beaten up, like. But still. So, Flex, Johnny, Erin, and Damien tag match.
Yes, yeah. Absolute chaos. I actually sat myself on the front row for that one and watched it. Obviously, Aaron being my tag partner, Johnny being a friend.
He's cheating
Valentine
on you.
Being a friend.
He's cheating on you.
What, Aaron?
Yeah.
I'm out, so he can work with whoever he wants now. Flex as well as a friend, and he's been an enemy over the years. And yeah, that was absolute chaos. Everything you'd expect from
Everything
you'd expect from him. I've suddenly gone Irish and Norfolk and I don't know what else. Yeah,
it's exciting.
Everything you'd expect. So again, that one on its own is well worth on the pay-per-view lounges or on the monthly subscription. What else did we have?
Nathan Black versus Rogan for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
Great match.
I could have guessed.
Yeah. Nathan came in and instantly managed to make everyone in the room dislike him.
He has that effect on
size people. Of him, though.
Size of me. I cannot do the voice.
But great match. Had a lot of oohs and ahs because there was a lot of hard hits.
That's what you expect from Rogan, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nasty,
and a successful defence.
Yeah.
So
let's not give all the results away, but let's tell you who won the title matches. Cole.
Yeah, well, nice one. Yeah, I mean it's on Facebook, that one. So
is it? Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. And then going into the second half,
what was meant to be Maxwell versus KD, but KD is a pussy apparently and couldn't do it.
Well, his words are not so much that he's a pussy, but what has he got to prove? He's beaten Maxwell several times.
Unlucky the match was made.
And he's baited Maxwell into putting his career on the line.
Silly bastard.
Yeah. I don't know if he's taken into account.
I like Maxwell, but you're kind of stacking the deck against yourself that one, mate. So
yeah, I would offer to watch it back, but I'm not going to be much use. So
he needs to watch his own.
Yeah,
fall over.
If you've got a couple of people you can call upon to watch it back, then brilliant.
That was meant to be immediately after the interval, which is where I got mugged. So.
Well,
I can't quite remember what happened.
Maxwell came out and beat up Ben Quill.
God.
Again, we're not going to give the result away, but it was a pretty good match, and it gives a lot of insight for what's coming, I'd imagine.
Maybe. And then was it literally the tag match after that? There had to be another one.
I thought you said you remembered them all.
No, but some of them were unannounced, weren't they? Like that Carter Malika thing didn't have a graphic for it.
Yeah, it wasn't announced. Oh, it was Butcher.
Oh, yeah.
And Strap.
Poor Strap.
And this new side of Butcher.
Poor Strap.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost to a 15-year-old, like. But still.
But he got brutalised by Butcher. I mean, I'm not condoning Butcher's actions, but it is a very different side of Butcher we're seeing right now. I've got the feeling we're going to be interrupted because it sounds like the van's pulled up. So into the last match, which was the tag championship.
Tag team title final. We already said who won earlier because I made a stupid joke about microphones.
Yes. But wow.
So we literally...
What a match.
Yeah.
And that set up Nathan Black got involved for seemingly no reason, but it turns out he's suddenly friends with Microphone and Ace Matthews.
Him being friends with Ace doesn't surprise me.
No,
Ace is
not
friends
at
with
all.
everyone who you don't want to be friends
Yeah.
with. So.
But now it seems that we're going into some sort of battle with PPW. So
Clever.
Yeah, let's see what that brings next time we're in Gainsborough. So just quickly, we've had no questions for us personally, which is absolutely fine because it saves us time.
It makes my life easier.
All we're going to ask you to do before we go to our guest is like, share, subscribe, press the notification button, give us 5-star ratings on podcast platforms, Apple,
whatever
Amazon.
We're on. I still haven't figured it out.
Apple, Amazon, Spotify. There we go.
Clever.
And then, yeah. So we'll be back in a minute with our guest. Right, welcome back, and we're here with our guest. So I'm going to let you introduce him.
You do that, Ben.
No, you always make me do that.
It's your
bit.
job.
It's a you job.
That is a you job.
We can just do to a magic camera flick.
Wow.
There he is,
Wow.
like
Hello.
magic editing.
Who thought that?
So Jason Morgan, are we going to keep it with Jason Morgan? Is that the name we're going to use?
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Former world champion.
Yeah, thank you.
So how's things?
Yeah, all good. How are you guys?
Well,
Not dead.
behind the scenes, we've just had to rush and go fix a load of wood because someone ordered the wrong boards.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck was autistic? That's the question of today.
Yeah, so other than that, I was nice and relaxed until we had to do that because someone had a tantrum, and here we are. Now it's all done, and we can relax for a bit.
Surprisingly, wasn't me. I know.
So, first bit we normally do is just tell us a bit about yourself.
What, Jason Morgan or?
You can give us any wrestling stuff. You can give us anything about yourself, just anything that we don't want to be like other podcasts where it's like, how did you start? Who's your favourite wrestler and stuff? We will probably ask that at some point, but yeah, just anything you want to give away to an audience.
Well, yeah, Jason Morgan is my stage name. Been wrestling 4 years now?
Yeah.
Is that about right?
It'll be coming up 5, won't it?
I don't know.
No, 4, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm a year ahead of myself.
2021, yeah. Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, it was 2021 when we were allowed to reopen.
Yeah.
The thing is with the 2020 effect, isn't it? Everything from 2020 to 2023 feels like the same year.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so that's it, just wrestling related. What else do you want to know?
Well, away from wrestling then, what sort of stuff are you into?
Obviously do a lot of gaming. There's a few guys from here that we've got a gaming group that we've set up, and we're playing FIFA Pro Clubs at the moment. So.
Pro Clubs is great.
Yeah, it's good. So we've got JOC in there, there's Butcher, Dom, Agiano,
Yeah.
Spaghetti Man, and Strap. So yeah, there's a lot playing FIFA and that on the night time, and it's pretty good. Good laugh.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not in that.
I
I am so bad at FIFA, it's unreal.
I'm in a pro clubs with a bunch of my mates from school, and it's great. It shouldn't work, but it does.
That's the one where you control just one player, right?
You're just one person.
Yeah, so
and other people are on
either Strap or Dom will take control of the rest of the team. So as soon as they do anything wrong, they get abuse, hurled at them, God, you're so shit. Slightest little mistake. Butcher actually threw a paddy and left completely. The other day, left the group, left the game, everything. He was gone. So that
Game rage.
was fun. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, it was 3 a.m. at this stage, so I think it was just all a bit tired. So
Got fucking die for the 3 points.
The only online gaming I do is with Valentine and his missus, Eliza Rue, for anyone who doesn't know. We play Mario Kart.
good game.
That's pretty much the only online
game,
stuff I
yeah.
do. I am so bad at gaming, it's unreal.
We tried Rocket League. Was that in lockdown?
Yes.
We tried Rocket League for a bit. He was awful at it.
Yeah.
It's a tough game to master, to be fair. I play Rocket League quite a lot, but I'm still...
I think most games are more fun when you're shit, though.
Yeah?
It's not. I get so mad.
I think when you stop caring whether you're good or not is when they're enjoyable. Yeah.
There's so much more. What's the word? Not quite charm, but there's so much more in playing games when you're aware that you're shit and you're just laughing at yourself.
See, I'm with that. I'm fine with that. It's when you've got a 10-year-old going, I fucked your mum. I'm like, you clearly didn't, because she's been dead more than 10 years, you silly little cunt. And then you want to find the 10-year-old and stab him.
You can't say that word, we'll get banned.
What, cunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get 3 on YouTube, so there's 2.
That's the thing with Rocket League. There's like a quick chat feature, and like if you and there's a goal and somebody goes, "What a save!" Like I get so mad, and all it means nothing. But if someone goes, "What a save!" I'm like, "You fucking bastard!" Like, but there's nothing you can do about it either. You type in the chat, and by the time you type your message, you've conceded another 2 goals as well. So
kickoff's been and gone, and you're fucked. Yeah.
What was the one you made me download, and I literally turned it off and deleted it off my Xbox after 1 game? Fortnite.
I didn't make you download that. That would have been higher.
Was it? I downloaded it. I played 1 game, and you fall out of a bus or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm falling to the sky. So go there, go there. That's where you need to grab the weapons and the ammo. And so I'm going down, hit the floor, dead. Where do I respawn? Does this all start again? No, you got to wait till the next game. Fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. Like,
yeah, I'll play it every now and again, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the whole battle royal format. It's just it's good enough.
Yeah.
I think you need a lot of cocaine to concentrate that hard on something like that, in my opinion. I'm not saying people should use cocaine to play video games, but there's nothing I could use to concentrate that hard, I don't think. Like, it's just too much. It's too quick, and yeah, I'm still very much look at the buttons as we go.
I mean, I try get the 2K every year. I have for like the last 3. The WWE games have actually got decent again. There was a span where they were awful, like 2K20. I don't know if either of you two would have got that, but that was horrific.
The last one I got, I can't see it from here, is the one with the Undertaker box.
14.
Yeah, I think that was the last one I ever got.
Great game.
I used to get them, but like you do
you
a
got
couple of games and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the latest one good? Because actually thinking about getting it, because it's only
it is. It is, to be fair. They've brought back the chain wrestling thing, which makes it less grab, move.
Yeah, tech wrestling, I don't like that.
Both in video games and in real.
Yeah, it's fun, especially because you can. They've really got the creator wrestler and all that down pretty well. So you go on Community Creations, and you can download fucking Spider-Man and shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen all them. It's good for the wrestlers that like aren't in the game. So
they've also brought back intergender matches.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, fair enough. I don't play them. Like when it came off Warzone, like I got all the others, played them once, twice. Too difficult. I think it was Raw is War for the first PlayStation. That was easy enough. Anything after that, Raw versus SmackDown, they were too difficult.
SmackDown versus Raw are some of the best
Raw.
games of all time.
Couldn't.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
SmackDown versus Raw 2012 or 2011. Either or, great game.
Yeah. Too difficult. Like, give me Mario every day.
Are you even good at that though, or
Mario? Yeah. I'm not bad at Mario.
It's all right at Mario Kart. Yeah.
Mario Kart, yeah. But I'll play Call of Duty, but I won't play with people. I'll just set up a game.
bot lobby?
Yeah. I might play against like Madison, but even Madison beats me. But I don't know. I don't think you were around at this time.
Yeah.
It was 2021, wasn't it, when we had the camps at Chapel St Leonard's?
Yep.
And everyone would meet at our house before we'd go, and twice a week we'd have that camp. And she'd lure the lads into playing. She's like, "Does anybody want to play Call of Duty?" I see my dad playing it, and everyone like, "Oh, easy win." And she'd just bam, kill everyone.
Yeah.
So good at it.
It basically became a party trick at one point.
You scammed everyone at FIFA. She scammed everyone at Call of Duty. And I was just like, I'm not. Yeah, when they were younger, I'd play against them because I could win. And now, no, you go and play your own games upstairs.
Yeah, it's definitely for the younger generation, isn't it? Gaming now, like it's hard. Can't keep up.
Nah. So games, we spoke about that. What? Anything else? Like, I know you like football.
Yeah, Newcastle fan.
Yeah.
So I was happy for a bit when we won recently, but
Shit again.
hey, like 5th, aren't we? Doing all right.
I don't know. I'll check.
I mean, at least you're not Spurs. That's
Yeah.
You can't say anything. Spurs and United both just got into the Europa League final, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. We again, being a Spurs fan from a little kid, I'm not going to hold my breath for a win here. Like, it's called the Spurs effect for a reason, isn't it? You know.
Newcastle are actually 4th.
Yeah,
somehow.
4th.
How have you managed that?
We're good.
Oil money, right?
Yeah. Saudi Arabian
I'll have
princes.
to spend it though.
Anything else that you're into then?
I watch a lot of anime. I've mainly just watched like the bigger ones. Like I don't know if you guys are into it at all. No.
I've probably seen clips of. I could see a show and I could name it, but I don't think I've ever properly sat down and watched a lot of it, unless it's Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
I can do Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's autistic
Madison.
enough for me.
Madison's into it, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She watches, what is it? Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I've seen that. I really enjoy that one.
That's the one that she watches all the time.
Yeah, so just watched Attack on Titan. You heard of that?
I've heard, yeah.
Yeah,
Heard
that's
of that.
really good. Yeah, yeah, you should watch it. It's not just for kids.
I think I start watching it and I have to watch it all.
Mm.
So, like,
Yeah, but they take forever. They're only 20-minute episodes, but
there's loads of them,
so
right?
many of them,
Yeah. What's that one? Like the one that Kieran's got all over him. Dragon Ball, is that it? I
Dragon
swear
Ball,
that started in like 1980 something.
Yeah, it's been a long.
Honestly,
There's like
I've never seen it.
there's like hundreds of episodes of it. Like all these animes are stupid long. Like you
yeah,
can't,
they're
you
all
can't
something
just
that's come
watch
over
from
here
the
more
beginning.
recently, aren't they? They were older series and we've then
They're
got
all-
them later.
All started in Japan, didn't they?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something I've ever seen. I know a lot of people here watch it,
Mm.
but it's just again, like if I want to watch something, I need to watch it from the beginning, and I need to watch all of it. So I think I said to you the other day at training, like I just started Shameless again.
Oh yeah.
I've finished Shameless now.
You finished. No.
Like every night, I'm watching 2 or 3 episodes and really messing up my sleeping pattern with it. And now it's finding the next series, and I've got
Wow.
a few ready to watch, but
So I've just looked it up. Of all the like series, because apparently there's Dragon Ball and then there's Dragon Ball Z and a bunch of different series. There's like 806 episodes and 21 movies.
Jesus. Well, that's
how
much
much. Does
time.
it say how much time that is altogether? to
Oh,
watch all of
that's got to be like years worth, hasn't it?
Well, Google it.
Oh, yeah, Google it. Yeah.
Literally Google it. This is really interesting viewing, but I am
What?
actually interested in knowing
What do I even search for?
how many minutes would it take you to? How long would it take you to watch all of the Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. God, this is like the first time I've been allowed on my phone on this. This is great. How?
And it's not like I've got a laptop there. Screen's gone off, but
Well, yeah, but I probably type faster on my phone, don't I?
yeah.
How long would it take you to watch Dragon Ball? Oh, 11. Okay, not years. 11 days if you watched without breaks. Just continuously.
It's not bad at all.
11
that.
straight days.
Yeah, 11 straight days of not sleeping, not taking a break.
Yeah,
That'd be brutal.
not eating.
You couldn't do it. You'd have to shit your pants.
Each episode averages around 25 minutes to half an hour. That's mental.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody wants to try that, send us the video proof. Speed it up.
I'm not watching 11 days
No,
with
no, just
someone
speed
else
it up.
watching a show.
So we've got a few questions that we have been asking people. Just so again, it's not the standard podcast question. I don't think. What would your Tesco meal deal be?
He came up with it.
Obviously, working where I work, I don't tend to go to Tesco. Do you know what I mean? But
Don't ruin kayfabe with
Good
that.
question.
so probably like egg and bacon sandwich, something like that, or chicken and bacon. Something.
It's what, an all-day breakfast?
No, not an all-day breakfast. Don't want the sausage in there. That's
Oh, that's fair.
don't know. I suppose. Can you get a chocolate bar? You can't you?
Do you know what?
Some of
I
them,
don't-
yeah. I can't remember.
I always get like either the boiled eggs or the pepperami or the chicken.
Oh yeah, you can get those as a side, can't you? No, I'll go for. So if it's crisps, I'll go for Quavers, Chocky Bar, Crunchy, and then
Crunchies are
drink
incredible.
like just any like Cherry Coke, whatever, Pepsi Max, whatever.
I think you're allowed like coffee now. Someone told me you're allowed coffee machine coffee.
Oh, yeah.
That would
I
shock
think you're allowed like energy drinks as well now on it.
Depends. I know Quavers have been ruined for you for your entire life, having to live next to the Quavers factory for.
It's an awful smell over there, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to live right next to it.
Yeah.
And
Horrible.
they were Kaya's. I think to this day they are still Kaya's favourite.
I love Quavers.
From the youngest age, I'd always take her a bag of Quavers, and they're still to this day her favourite ones. It's just the smell of them.
Quavers are great.
Unfortunately, that is one of the senses of smell that I did get back after COVID. I can still smell Quavers and bananas, two of the most hated things that are possible to eat.
I don't know, what is it about bananas? You're like terrified of them.
I'm not scared of them.
You are scared of them.
I don't like the smell, the feel, the look as they're being peeled, as it's like ripping away from. It's just everything about them. Don't like them.
I remember the first time I knew about that. I think it was my banana, and you just saw it on site and you just threw it against the wall. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
That's not the first time that anybody's thought that. Don't worry.
Did you put one in my bag once? Or someone put your banana in my bag?
I don't know. I didn't really know about it at the time, and I think maybe my stuff was just next to yours, and I'd eaten my banana, and you was just like, "Get this the fuck out of it!" Just threw it against the wall, but like 10 foot in the air, so nobody, it's probably still there.
Where would that have been?
Don't name the venue, just in
Yeah, I'm
case.
not going to name the venue.
I don't want to pay a fine for a mouldy banana that's like ruined into woodwork or something. So I've taken it out, but quite often after a show and when we've travelled later nights and stuff, the place where most people can eat is a McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
So what would your McDonald's meal be?
See, I don't really like McDonald's either. I would always
same.
choose KFC or Burger King.
Can't stand that either.
Anything.
KFC's incredible.
But,
KFC's are always closed though, aren't they? Like when we've done them late night trips, like I know we did Harwich. You've done Harwich with us, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really late night back, so there's no KFC open.
Yeah, that was. Did we even stop on the way back? I can't remember on that one.
Probably, because I always like to stop for a coffee halfway.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know whenever we've done Harwich or Colchester or anything like that, we try and stop, or anywhere that's A1 south.
Yeah.
We go to Cambridge Services just for the coffee stop.
Mm.
So I'd imagine we will have done.
Yeah, I suppose it's something that you told me about. Actually, it was a milkshake with an espresso in it or something.
Yeah.
I would get one of those, and then just like the big tasties are all right whenever they're in there, but it'd just be a Big Mac. Other than that, I think.
I think the only thing that actually has flavour at McDonald's is the sauce, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
like the burgers.
Yeah,
they're not great burgers.
I think I might be
I'll
like
get there if I have to, but if I've got the choice, it'll be anywhere else. Really,
I think I'm the only person I know who actually likes a McDonald's quarter pounder.
Yeah,
Like, I actually just
a bit bland.
Yeah, especially because I really autistify. Is that the word? Make it autistic.
The McAutism menu.
Yeah,
that's literally what you have.
yeah.
I do like them chicken wraps though. Actually, saying that, the grilled chicken wraps are quite nice.
I don't think I've ever had one.
So it's just chicken breast and whatever salad they throw in there, and then one like what was the one that it was a wrap of the day and I was starving.
You probably enjoyed it.
Sweet chili, I think it was quite nice. And then I think there's a barbecue one, but yeah, like they're my now if I have to go to type thing. But for a while they stopped doing the grilled chicken, so it was just fried chicken.
Yeah,
and it just reminded me
Chicken's
too much like like KFC and the.
KFC's.
I mean, if they want to sponsor us, that'd be brilliant. I'd love them.
I love KFC.
KFC. Yeah, I think I'd probably choose a KFC like bucket as like my death row meal. To be fair, just
really.
Yeah, greasy chicken, loads of
I think that's actually one of the most suggested things for death row.
It's really American, isn't it?
Yeah. There was a KFC, and then it was like a ridiculously high portion of people chose Coca-Cola. So just a weird fact that I remember.
3 most selected things are ice cream, KFC, and Coke, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think you just want something like comfortable and familiar, wouldn't you, for the last one?
Yeah.
Why,
like all these people who
I'd want all you can eat.
No, but like
hang it out as
you see all these people who get asked, "Oh, what's your death row meal?" and they go on this really extravagant thing of fancy foods. In the moment, you're just gonna go, "Can I have some nuggets, please?"
Panic buy.
Yeah.
That's the thing as well. When people say, "Can we stop?" on long journeys. I know I can't remember where it was. Probably one of the holiday parks that we did. We did a stop for coffee, and then we decided, the anarchy belt's here, and we did some anarchy stuff. And then I panic bought
that's-
something because everyone else was buying food. I didn't even want it, but like I was stood in the queue. What do you want? And I ended up panic buying stuff. Do you do that as well?
No.
No.
We'll forget that happened. We'll edit that.
I don't think anyone, especially McDonald's, I don't think anyone goes into the queue to order, to be honest. They have the screens, don't they? No one,
The screens.
no
there,
one,
though. Yeah.
if you choose to go physically order in person, there's something wrong with you.
Quite often the screens are down though when you go quite late. Well, they used to be.
I see, every time I've been to a Mackey's quite late on a road trip, I've never seen them all down.
Yeah. Well, this was going back a few years when we had that camp, wasn't it? 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, it was
Maybe.
within the first year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was it? It was Billing, wasn't it?
That's it. Aqua Park.
Yeah.
Mm.
9 people watching. It's good.
I thought, because they booked it the wrong half term, didn't they?
Yeah.
They booked it the week after, no, the week before half term, didn't they? And then they rang us, can you do next week? Because we fucked up. So we go from like 9 people who really didn't want to be there to it being quite full.
Yeah, it was decent. The second time around. Yeah.
I forgot all about that. That had some funny stories. We can get to that in a bit, actually. And what would your cheat day meal be?
Cheat day. Well, I suppose go KFC. Why not? Again.
Nothing more extravagant?
Well, depends. I suppose with more of a cheat day, I'd probably focus it more around desserts. So I'd have like a cheesecake of some kind, maybe some ice cream. Not usually into it, but yeah, cheesecake, Biscoff, salted caramel, anything like that.
I do like a cheesecake.
You've got to think, how many times do you go into a cheat day and go, right, I've got a plan?
Oh, yeah.
Compared to,
Like,
do
when
you
I'm
just
really strictly
walk on the
dieting.
high street and just show up and like, I've seen that before, I'll go in.
No, when I'm really strictly dieting, my cheat day is very pre-planned.
We need to go to that.
Breakfast all the way through to the last thing I'm going to eat before I fall asleep, and I want it to fall asleep with it still in my hand.
We need
Plan it.
We need to go to that bagel place.
Oh, in the city?
Yeah,
I want to try that.
it looks so nice. We haven't been.
You been Hickory's yet? You haven't, you?
Yeah,
Hickory's
big
is
Hickory's,
great.
Yeah,
That's a great one for cheat day.
Yeah,
It's a spenny one, but
you get a lot as well, though, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
To be fair, though, I didn't want to name them on here because they promised a load of stuff for Body Slams to Cancer, and then they no-showed.
Ooh.
So I've name-dropped them, and now I'm going to shame them. Shame, Hickory's.
But also, you do nice chicken
But your
tenders.
food is incredible. Okay, so we've got cheat day. We've got all the food talk out the way.
Damon's.
Oh, Damon's.
Damon's is great.
Damon's is good.
It's
Yeah,
like
Damon's.
Damon's is the go-to birthday.
Only like twice.
It's literally the one just over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right next to the gym. You should go more. Get the ribs and the chicken tenders.
Is it cheaper than Hickory's?
I don't know. No, I don't think it is. I think because you get less on the plate.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whenever me and your mum have been, we've just got that massive sharing platter between us and then
For Hickory's, yeah.
share it, yeah. Whereas the ribs, I think it'll probably work out more expensive for how much you're getting. But the ribs and chicken tenders, good.
From Damon's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think
remember
it's
what I had last time I was there. It was the night before I got married. Can't remember what I had, but it was good.
How long you been married now?
Don't know, a couple of years.
Oh dear, she's going to be watching this and all.
I think it's 3. I think.
I am so tagging her in this.
this one's
We're gonna
going like
clip
this.
this.
Always been- yeah, it's 3. 4 this year, I believe.
So it's about time you went to Damon's again then.
Maybe. I mean, we've not even had our honeymoon yet, which is later this year. We had to wait because
Where you going?
COVID. Crete, somewhere. She's booked it. I don't know. Got to pack my bags and turn up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, that 15 years for your mum and I this year.
Where did you have a honeymoon? Where did you go?
We had a little one. So back then, I had a security company. So we had to wait for a contract to finish. Actually, I think it was on the night of the wedding, I got a phone call about an emergency that had kicked off at the site. And I had to send someone else and not go myself because I think your mum would have killed me. So we waited for the contract to finish and we went to the Lake District.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If you're going to go anywhere in the country, the Lake District's probably one of the nicer places you can go, isn't it?
Yeah. It was difficult for us though because we had kids so we couldn't go abroad without taking them, and don't take them when you go on holiday, do you?
Yeah.
So
my bad.
You've only got the dog to think about, right? So
yeah, it's still like close to 400 quid to put him up for the like 11 days, I think it is. We're going for so.
Wow.
Yeah. So you think
We'll
you save up your money, and it's like, oh, what about the dog? It's like, oh, because usually it's like when you think of it, it's like it used to be 24 quid a night. You kind of think, oh, that's not bad. But then obviously when you times that by 11, whatever, however long you go for, it's then quite a big chunk of change, isn't it? So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same as kids, isn't it? You pay it because it's part of the family.
Yeah.
Does Joy go in? Is it kennels?
No, she actually lives round here somewhere, actually, because we met her when we used to live up here, just out walking, and she does it in her house and stuff because she's got a dog herself.
Oh, okay.
And he loves it. Like,
oh, yeah.
We go pick him up, and like he don't really want to come with us. So.
It's kind of like Douglas, isn't it? My dad looks after Douglas when we go. And as soon as my dad's in his chair and sat back, that's it. He jumps on him. He just wants to sleep on him. But he doesn't have that thing where he doesn't want to come home. As soon as we're there, he's... Excuse me. As soon as we get there, he's running.
Wow.
I've not had my hay fever tablets and it's killing me again. Yeah, hay fever. What a bastard that is.
Jeez, proper gone.
Yeah, he's straight at us, like home time. And it's the same when we have... have you been round in the evening? You have, haven't you, in the evening to our house?
Yeah.
He knows when his bedtime is, and he's like, I'll bark at people, then I'll be friends with people, but when it's my bedtime, piss off. He's very routine, that little shit.
Autistic. Also, you've spent the entire build-up to us filming this saying, don't knock the table, don't knock the table, don't knock the table.
I've knocked it
and
3 or 4
all
times.
you've done the entire time is knock the pissing table.
I've realised my arm of my chair's touching it.
You twat.
So, again, getting to people to know you a little bit. We said TV, but movies. What sort of movies are you into?
So Lord of the Rings are my favourite films.
Yep.
I've got the tattoos. The Dark Knight.
I'm assuming you've got tattoos of Lord of the Rings, yes?
Yes.
I played.
Right, sorry. Yes, I've got Lord of the Rings tattoos. Yes.
I played the Lego game of Lord of the Rings. If that counts for anything.
No.
No. Okay.
No. Have you seen? Well, you've not seen the films.
Nope.
I've probably seen bits, and I've probably tried watching it before, but I don't have the attention span for most films.
I saw an analogy of it on. Was it Clerks 2?
Right.
And it kind of put me off ever watching them.
Oh, so you've not seen them either?
No.
Oh.
It's just like I find it with most movies is you get to the middle part where it's like kind of dull. Like you beginning the movie, you're up here, you're really explaining everything, and then you come back down again ready for the beginning. I just lose interest in a lot of them.
Isn't it just a load of people walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of it, yeah.
I've watched the South Park episode based on Lord of the Rings.
I can go on the high street and watch a lot of people walk.
The South Park episode about Lord of the Rings is good. And this would be obviously because this is coming out before the one with Nathan, I believe, but we've already filmed that.
Yeah.
We spoke about the South Park games. The Stick of Truth is based off Lord of the Rings.
Oh, is it really?
Like loosely, yeah.
I might have to watch it now.
Really, it's like loosely based off Lord of the Rings, yeah.
If it disappoints though, then I'll be really disappointed that I spent that time.
It's not going to be like an episode of South Park at the end of the day, but...
Yeah. But Batman's cool.
Yeah, Batman. Do you like the films?
Yeah, I like the game as well.
Yeah.
Is it the Arkham Knight?
Yes.
I quite like that.
Very good game.
It was one you really had to think about. And by think about, I mean go on YouTube and watch how to do it.
What, you needed a walkthrough for that?
on some of the Riddler bits, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Riddler bits were like mental.
They were so difficult, but yeah.
I didn't really bother with them.
I know a lot of the wrestling community is right into Batman. I don't know.
It's just Batman.
Yeah, I just don't.
Everyone's into Batman.
And the Lego sets are great.
Him and Lego, I swear.
And the Lego games are good. Going back to what you said.
Yeah, Lego games are some of the best forms of media ever made.
And some of the Batman movies got really shit on by critics.
Critics don't know anything
about Schwarzenegger in.
Yeah,
that get really bad reviews.
Yeah, but all those ice puns are incredible.
I just remember as I can't remember how old I would have been, but obviously a lot younger when that came out. I remember it being amazing. I've not watched it back to see if it's as good as I remember it, but I don't think I want to spoil it now. I've seen like critic reviews of it.
I used to watch it loads when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it.
On VHS.
Critic reviews mean nothing. They don't know anything about actually watching movies, do they? Because they watch it to criticise it.
Yeah.
Instead of just
and they watch it with their flavour, don't they? If they don't like it, they're never going to like it. You're not going to win them over. Some wrestling fans.
Some of my favourite movies of all time are rated horribly. I can't name them off the top of my head, but...
Yeah. I know there's some movies that I've watched that have got bad reviews, and when you watch them, you're like, yeah, fuck that, they're great. But
like all the Jurassic World movies, for example, they all have pretty bad reviews.
They are bad.
They're not meant to be good though. You're not watching Jurassic World to go, oh, that's a good movie. That you're going, oh, fucking hell, it's a dinosaur. You know what I mean?
Never has such an autistic thing being said. I've never even seen Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them either.
I've not seen it because Kieran, when he was little, used to watch it over and over and over again. And it put me off watching it.
Yeah.
And there was another one, 101 Dalmatians. He used to watch it over. I've never seen it. And Lion King, never seen it.
You've never seen Lion King?
I want to. I've seen the new one, but I've not seen the original animated.
You've never watched Lion King?
Iconic. It's great.
Yeah. It's just when something's watched so often in front of you, it puts you off.
Did you never think about maybe watching it with your brother?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he ever wants to sit down and watch anything with anyone, to be fair. He'd rather have it on his iPad and do it himself.
Yeah, my earphones in, so I don't have to listen to other people talking about
while going on the treadmill in the gym. That's your ideal situation.
So I watch a lot of movies at the minute, yeah.
You've watched... I don't know what that LFG is like at the minute, or how far into it is, but I've watched pretty much all of it, haven't you?
I've not watched that because we can't watch it in the UK, can we?
Can you not?
No.
Oh.
No, so I've not watched it.
What was it that you were watching then?
Something else.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, you can't stream it here because it's not on any of the streaming services, so I've not seen it.
Oh. What is it that you were watching?
Oh, it was on Dailymotion, yeah. Dailymotion's fine, yeah. I was watching it on Dailymotion.
I'm confused now.
Next question, I think.
Yeah, let's go to the next question.
I'm confused now.
But it's a good segue, funny stories.
Me.
Yeah, so funny stories. The best one I've got, which hopefully it sticks with me forever because I enjoyed it so much, was at that camp show where there was 9 people, we said.
Yeah.
It was myself and Ben Butcher against you and Kieran.
Yeah.
In a tag match. We'd planned this spot where you fold the chair, you put it in the corner, whip Kieran into it. Hayden clearly says before the match the chair is under here, basically.
That side of the ring.
Yeah, this side of the ring. So then it comes to the spot and, everyone's sort of settling down, waiting for Rob to do his thing. Because I think it was a singles match, actually, this one, wasn't it? Which then set up because we cheated, yeah. And then Rob's looking... frantically looking under the ring to find the chair. He can't find one, so he just picks a normal chair out of the crowd.
Oh, no.
And then
by normally means non-folding chair.
Yeah, just an armchair, basically. And
no.
He puts that in the corner, and you just see Kieran go what the fuck? As he's about to get whipped into it, which he kind of had to...
just got to eat the chair.
You just got to go with it at that point, yeah.
There was no pushing it out the ring with it being folded. There was no gimmick in it because it was
a chair,
an actual chair made for people to sit on. I mean, the steel chairs are, but obviously with them,
killing wrestling here, aren't you, mate? Wow.
And then it was same show
in the tag.
This I think was it me and Kieran. He called drop toe hold, so I thought he wanted me to do it. So we both laid there in the middle of the ring, tangling each other's legs and stuff. So that was a shambles. But then there's the ball spot.
Oh no!
So basically,
well, the way he's pissing himself.
Yeah. So Rob didn't fully understand it, but he said he did. So it was oh yeah, fine. So he whips.
I think we even did a walkthrough of it as well. I'm sure we did.
Yeah, I don't know. Because he seemed so confident he knew what he was doing. So I was in the corner. He then gets whipped into me.
Yep.
he then takes the back bump, and then I go, oh no, bang, and headbutt him in the balls.
Yeah.
But Rob smashes into me, then gets on his knees or something. Is that what he did?
Waiting for you to sit down so he could headbutt you in the balls.
Yeah, that was he just got on his knees, and then just nutted me in the balls. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, you got to try and sell this whilst like trying not to laugh. And it was maybe don't translate very well in the story, but like that was
Campshire wrestling.
Unfortunately, it's not one that I've got a clip for that I could clip it in either.
Yeah.
There was no cameras for that. But only if we only had them. Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of us have let him forget it, right?
No. I mean, there's a lot of things that, like, every training session, there's something that happens where you're falling about laughing and that. It's just we got a lot of silly bastards here, haven't we? It's good.
Yeah. Who could that be? What? Who could?
It's everywhere. It's not one person. It's everywhere. Funny shit happens all the time, which is one of the reasons we've got CCTV, because now
not for security, just so we can laugh about.
Now we can get these clips and put them online for everyone to enjoy. There's one in particular I want to ask you about, but I don't think it's too. It's probably one that could get us cancelled. You got any recollection of that? Just for those who are aware.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it perfectly, but it's just it was me, you, and him, wasn't it?
Yep.
I won't obviously say too much, but it's just the fact that he said what he said, and me and you just looked at each other like, "What the fuck have you just said?" And he's just like, "What?" He's like, "Oh no!" Just like when he realised.
Let's just say it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh dear.
So, any other stories that you feel might be interesting for viewers to hear? They can be funny, they can be serious, they can be wrestling or non-wrestling related. Or listeners. Let's not forget the listeners.
Like what?
I don't know. Anything. Anything.
Interesting stories.
Anything that's brought you to where you are today in life or in wrestling, or anyone who's inspired you in anything where you go, yeah, maybe worth watching that movie because that inspired me to beat this in life. Anything. It's really hard when you put on the spot.
It is. Like what?
Oh no.
What about, have you guys got one? Something that inspired you to beat something in life?
Yeah, no. No, I think like I have a lot of inspiration that comes from things like the charity work we do and stuff like that. Like I'm always driven by things that I don't want to use this as a tool to say, hey, look at what we're doing and be like a virtue signaling thing. Do you know what I mean? But like one example is body slams. That inspires us to keep going with a lot of stuff. And then you meet a lot of people through this where you're like, wait, we can help situations for people with certain things. So, like it's not an episode about me. It's not something I really want to use as an advertising thing, but like that's what I would give if it was asked out of me. Other stories, there's so many wrestling stories I could tell, but again, it's your episode.
Well, no, I suppose being part of Body Slams is great. Yeah, that's the response we get to that is, like you say, it does kind of inspire you to put in the extra work or whatever. Because those shows, like, really well put together, get a bit emotional and stuff, which is quite hard when you watch that video. Like, even though, it's mainly obviously to do with you, like your mother or whatever. It's like, it still nearly brings a tear to my eye, and that's obviously why Kieran wears the sunglasses and stuff when he goes out as well. And very good shows to be a part of. Because what is it you've raised over the total time you've done it? It's a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like
the checks are downstairs somewhere. Most of them are on the wall, and some of them keep blowing off. But
I would
it's
I would
crazy.
say that he'll do the maths and put it in post, but he can't do the maths, so there's a hurdle there.
But it's not like I never want to take the credit for that. Like it was my idea with my mum, but it's it's everybody's going to be affected by it. So this is why we do it. And it's a team effort every time that money's raised. There's not one person who could take credit for it. You know, it's everybody. It's from people who are working on the cameras, people working the merchandise, the venues, if they give us it cheap or free, you know, everyone who puts their bodies on the line for the same reason. And like you say, like you see a lot of people who perform on the show who, whether it's their wrestling persona or real life, they are tough guys or girls, it breaks them as well. Like it's so, you say Kieran wears his sunglasses, I wear them, there's a couple of others who wear them, because you do see that real emotion coming out from a lot of people, which is, I think it's really cool for the audience to see that vulnerability through everybody. You know, like the video the other year, the one that I think I had a quick look around, was when Jake Lee was saying about his story.
I was just about to say that, actually. That's the one that like got me. I was like glad that we get to watch it first, like at home or like alone, so that you can, you know, be a bit more like
braced for it.
Yeah, basically.
But especially with the character that you play.
Yeah,
it's a very straight face.
Yeah,
kind of guy. So
yeah.
What is it like trying to keep your character in moments like
that? Just
mainly so you don't drip your face paint everywhere.
I think it is just like as bad as it is, you try and just ignore what's going on the screen. Like, I mean, I've already seen it, like, so I'm not like, I don't think it's disrespectful in any way, but just kind of try and look, because we all get down, don't we, like that. I just look like there at the ring, like don't look around, and then just wait until we get back, and that's when you can just be like, oh. But yeah, it's tough. Yeah,
I find one of the hardest things, you know, like you said, we get to see the video. You know, whoever's produced it is always sent to Becca and me first, so we're always the first ones to see it, and then we get it sent out to everybody, and and again, that's where I say about the team effort. We don't just put the video out. We say, right, everyone happy with this, you know, because, you know, quite often you have people's quotes or voiceovers on there. So it's a team effort putting the videos together. And when it goes out, you have got that sort of readiness for it. But then when you look over and you see someone who you thought it won't affect because they haven't done their voiceover, they haven't done a quote for it, and they're like breaking down and crying, that's where you're like, holy shit, this is how much of an effect it has. And I'm not talking about the audience. You expect it from the audience because they've not seen the video, or if they have, it's been on YouTube because we've released it early as an advertising thing. But when you see some of the guys who are wrestling on the show and they're now like crying away, it shows what an impact that sort of thing has, and why everyone puts in that effort, because it's obviously something that they've either not told us, or, you know, something that's going on with them where they can sympathize. Would that be the right word?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's one, again, there's always a good story and I don't mean this storytelling. There's a good story why everyone's there. I think most people have that reason to do it. So,
yeah, the position, especially at 24, Body Slams 24, the last one. 2024, not the 24th Body Slams. That's still got a few
time.
Yeah, still got a few to go to that. Immediately after the video played, was it Microphone who had to then get in and cut a funny singing, dancing promo straight from that? That's a position I don't envy.
Yeah, I mean, he did it though, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Lightened the mood enough, you know, and that's the thing with, I think that's a really interesting thing with what we do. Like that roller coaster of emotion you can take an audience on. Like, we all know our role when we're, you all know your role.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
On the pre-show meeting. So you know what emotion you want to get out of the audience, you know, whether you want to piss them off, whether you want to make them scared, upset, angry, to the point where they get out their chairs and get in your face. I know you've got one fan who particularly does that to you. You know, so we're all given that role.
He does it to everyone there, I think, to be fair.
I don't know. I just spot it every time with you, to be honest. He's made a couple of videos about you as well. But yeah, it's an interesting dynamic that, you know, we have that video where everyone's vulnerable, talent and audience and staff and volunteers, and then now got to make everybody laugh and make everybody hate you without being disrespectful to the cause. Yeah, fuck doing that.
I think you're the one who put him up for it, though.
Yeah. I asked him if he'd be up for it. I said it'd be an interesting, different way of doing things. And he grabbed the bull by the horns and went, yeah, I'll give it a crack. So, and I think it worked personally. You know, not to say, yeah, my ideas are great, but, you know, it was my idea. He was the one who put it, like, not pen to paper.
You've got to think, when did he make his debut? I'm looking at the posters. Was it Jack to the Future? Was his debut against you? Because I think that's when he had I remember this because I refed it. A European title match for you before that belt disappeared off the face of the planet.
I don't know. We'll ask him when we get him on. There we go, burp count.
Are we getting him on?
What?
Are we getting him on?
Potentially.
That means you have to get drawing.
Yeah, I've already drawn him actually. I'm going to put it on the merchandise stand, yeah.
Businessman, this guy, I swear.
So, one question that I've added in the last episode. I didn't actually add it. He just gave us it. Actually, no, the next episode.
Next episode, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to ask this question, but he's not going to ask it because he's just going to do it for us. Okay. Any advice you'd have to anyone who started, say they came in tomorrow, to not specifically our wrestling gym, but anybody going to a wrestling gym and they said to you, have you got any advice? What would your advice be to someone who's never done this before?
I would say to just go for it. Don't be shy. Don't don't say yes to everything.
Yeah.
But also give everything a go. Like, you kind of want to try stuff to get out your comfort zone, but if you like physically can't do it, then don't say yes, I will do it.
Or if it sounds incredibly dangerous for a first session.
Or if you forget your spot and end up dropping to your knees.
Yeah. Just, I would say, like, watch wrestling and like study wrestling, because it's different watching it when you're a fan to then like actually doing it and like picking stuff up. Like, you can learn from everyone. Pretty much everyone's opinion matters. Pretty much. Some people here who try and give me a tip, I'm just like, oh, fuck off. Yeah, and like just being all around like decent person, I guess. Like, just don't be a prick.
That's quite a common theme that people say. Genuinely, like a few people have already said, just be a decent person.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
You're in there working together, like, got to keep
hygiene.
each other safe. Yeah, like, yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to predict something that Nathan's going to say in the next episode. I'm going to predict it. He said something about brushing your teeth before a match.
Yeah.
Or he's going to. There's a prediction. I'll whack a $5 on it. But you don't think about them little things. Well, you should.
Yeah.
But it's one of them things where it's just so obvious that you don't.
I've always had it. And again, I think it might have been All-Star that taught me it. Because Nathan will say that, I predict.
Whack a tenner on it.
I'm sure it was like someone at All-Star, maybe Dean Allmark, maybe. But yeah, in my case, I always have a wash bag, and it's not just so I can go and have a shower after the match. I've got toothpaste, mouthwash,
Here's
chewing
the fly.
gum. So I've always
got it.
You got it.
I slapped it.
I always do that. I used to.
Oh no, it's back.
Before a match. So,
yeah.
Right, we've got viewers' questions next. So you've got them.
Yeah.
I'll sit back and enjoy.
What do you send?
Actually, I'll ask you the first one, which is from Nikki Smith. She hasn't sent it because she probably hasn't seen the post. Because
is it about the toes?
Yeah,
of course it's
about
out. The toes.
So what would you name your big toes?
Kane and the Undertaker. There you go. Wow.
I mean, I'm lucky.
I'm assuming that is your inspirations in wrestling.
Yes, Kane is. Yeah, he's my favourite of all time, and then like Triple H as well.
Yeah.
Right, I've got.
Oh, and Baron Corbin. Love Baron Corbin. You know I love Baron Corbin.
I knew the answers to these anyway. So
are we saying names of who asked them? Oh.
I mean, if he asks for the name, you can tell him the name, but ask the question as is. He might know.
Question for Jason Morgan: who would win, 100 gorillas or one Jason Morgan? From his number 5 fan.
Number 5 fan.
Yeah, That's exactly how they worded it.
I want to know who that is. Who is that?
Sean Betts.
Okay. What was it? 100 gorillas or me?
100 gorillas or 1 Jason Morgan.
Obviously me. Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. Easy.
How is it that it's said in Clubley's music? Obviously.
100 big boots, 100 chokeslams.
That question's not 100 gorillas. 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Who's winning?
Gorilla.
Men.
It's the men.
Men.
No tools, no weapons. Gorilla.
I don't think you realise how fast the gorilla would get tired out.
Yeah.
They don't punch. They slap and they hit the floor.
One slap from a gorilla's hand, you ain't getting up.
Yeah,
Them
he
teeth.
ain't got 100 swings in
He
it.
ain't got 100 swings in him. He's got like 15.
He's a fucking gorilla. You've
Yeah.
not seen King Kong. You've not played Donkey Kong.
He's a very, very big fucking gorilla. Oh my god, I got him.
Cool story.
Oh shit, I got the fly. Right, there was another one.
Why do you think your life's more important than a fly? I'm just batting them away and you're killing them.
They deserved it. They annoyed me. That's my wrestling philosophy, that as well. From Nate Cruikshank. Are they changing the name to the old age now that his hair is all gone?
Wow.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Honestly. It's not even a question for you.
If he ever makes it on a show, I'm going to fucking batter him.
It's not even a question for you. You didn't choose the name either. So you're just calling you bold.
Yeah.
How do you feel with the whole new age thing then?
What, like in general, or like where we're going, or
Like how they brought you in, and it's been like the main story that you've been involved in is revolved around the new age.
I mean, when I watch wrestling, like I loved back in the day. Do you remember there was the ministry? Sorry,
yeah,
I went to the corporate ministry. So just like whenever there's a faction or like a group or whatever, I just love it. So to be part of one was really good. Yeah, what was it? We started with 5 of us, didn't we? How many have we got now? 4?
Yeah, well, it was you, Quill, KD Maxwell,
Flex,
and then a couple under 18s have come and gone throughout. Harry Johnson's.
Ryan Idle it was first.
Yeah.
Miss Ryan Idle. Yeah, so yeah, it's just nice to.
I mean, how long's it been around now?
Pretty much. I my first match was like the March or something of that year, and then it was, I don't know, what show was it?
I think it was just before I started coming back to him.
About the July or something.
I've got it on
There's only a
notes
couple
when the
of
new
shows.
age formed, and I'll be able to link the poster.
I have actually. I have. I've got it somewhere. Bear with.
But I think it was a really good. Like I'm always a fan of newer guys being put into a position where they're protected. So I think that's why the new age was a pretty good faction, because you had a bit of experience.
Same was like it isn't still.
Well, no, it's not a thing. Yeah, obviously, but it's like newer guys get brought in. They've got a position where they're protected and they can learn. And everybody's wanting to help everyone backstage to kill kayfabe again, but it's
dead.
It's been such a good thing to like bring people up. So yeah, did you say you have the date?
Yeah, it was 29th of July at Wreck-It Reese and Rogan.
Another movie poster of my brain.
Yeah. So yeah, I won the Academy title, and then that's when we were all revealed to be bastards together.
Speaking of posters, the new show is technically named after you, which was a me idea. He'll take credit for it.
I thought
It was actually his.
I thought it'd be yours.
I've got the.
Normally the movie posters
message.
are my idea.
Because
This
ever
was
since that Wreck-It Reese and Rogan thing, I've been thinking like, how can you put Morgan to a show name, and then like you've done it for me. So
I've got an idea.
So he suggested it, and I was like,
25th.
Sure, he's in a white shirt.
25th of April, show name idea. He responds with just a question mark. Book of Morgan instead of Book of Mormon. Book, because I spelled it wrong. His reaction, holy shit, yes. And then I didn't know about it until
texted
it
to
got
his mum.
posted.
She texted it to Jack, the poster guy, and then he was like, does everybody need to be in a white shirt? In my head, I was like, fuck yes. And then she went, nah, just Morgan.
Do I have to get a white shirt for the show then? Is that
No, but I have got a promo idea.
okay?
Someone did say it encroaches on other people's characters, and then I was speaking with
Unlucky, it'll be funny.
I was speaking with Joel about it, and he was like, "I've got a promo idea that involves Morgan. If I can try it." So,
Okay.
When he hits you up for that, if his idea works, it'll be fucking magical.
But yeah, 28th of June, 1NK Leisure Centre, Book of Morgan. Get tickets in the link in the description, which means he has to put it in now.
FightFactorWrestling.com.
Bang.
Easy. But yeah, I mean, I'd text about us going to the Book of Mormon, hadn't I? Because I'd been with Joel.
Yeah, we fucked that, didn't we?
Well, I couldn't commit to anything. As soon as I got the phone call about my surgeries being delayed and it could just be any day afterwards, I'm like, well, now, because what day are we on? Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Recording Friday. So yeah, surgery was supposed to be yesterday, and now I'm just on a waiting list.
Right.
So I didn't want to commit to something, pay for tickets, and then I can't go because surgery. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, there are links on YouTube to watch it. It's nowhere near as good as going to see it live. It's phenomenal, and we're not going to theme the show on it. I don't believe
That's boring. You should make everyone have to sing a musical. Apart from me,
it would be great. But yeah, I highly recommend going to see that. It's if you're a fan of offensive comedy that isn't strictly trying to offend. It's amazing. If you like South Park, you'll like it.
South Park, yeah.
But yeah, how does that feel having a show named after you?
It's really cool. Yeah, really cool. Like I say, I was trying to think of one how I could
politic you aim to get one.
Yeah, or just knowing that because every show is pretty much like a pun one or whatever. You kind of think of whose name kind of fits where or whatever. And yeah, to get one myself, it's actually really good.
I mean, I've pitched a good few, but that was the one that stuck. Because even when I thought of it, I was like, holy shit, that's quite funny.
It's even got the doorbell in the background. I think it's great.
You're going to come out, your entrance music's going to play now. He's just selected a song from the book.
Oh, change it halfway down the ring and then it's just a hello. Again, if you've seen it, you'll understand the reference. Was there any more viewers' questions or was that all of them?
Those are the ones I could find.
Yeah, so given that we only had 12 hours of ask any questions, that's not bad. Have you got any questions you want to ask him?
Not really. I think we already have over the span of just...
Yeah.
Going about. Do you know, what was it you can give in or out kayfabe answer to this? What was it like winning the world title?
It was a bit weird because it was the show before, which I think was the week before.
It's right there.
Huh?
Fight for the Throne. That's the show you won it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. What was the show before that? Because we did some photos for it because I wasn't
Hail
on,
the
but
King?
it was just like, have you brought your
Summer.
gear? Yeah, you need to do some photos, and I'm just there posing with the title, not been told you're winning it, whatever. So, still waiting for the announcement in the pre-show, the following, at the actual show, Fight for the Throne. Because that was the match
With Fleck.
where it was best of 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So it's like I kind of knew that we were winning, and then Becca's going so this person's beating this person, so I'm tallying up the scores in my head. I'm like, right, well, it's 2-2, and I think we're winning. So I'm just like, and then it's like, a new champion, and it was just like, oh, cool, it's really nice to be trusted, but I basically comparing my reaction to Rogan's, who's just won it, and it's just it looked like obviously
He made you look like an emotionless bastard, didn't he?
Well, that's it. I was just like, people are like, how do you feel? I was like, yeah, it's all right. I just hope the match goes well. Do you know what I mean? And then to see what it meant to him is just completely different to how it was for me. Not saying that I didn't care or anything, but it's just.
But I think as a baby face, it's easier for him to show that emotion and that vulnerability. Whereas as a villain, you've still got you don't have to, but I think you still choose to protect the character a little bit, right?
Yeah. You kind of sort of the character is like, oh, job done, rather than, oh, this means so much to me. It's just like, yeah, I'm now, obviously not anymore because I've lost, but like, you know, now I'm like the top dog or whatever. It's kind of like in, out, job done. Like similar to like, you know, how kind of like how the APA were back in the day. They were like all about business. That's kind of how I try and portray the characters. So yeah, if all of a sudden he breaks down crying, makeup going everywhere, like it's different.
Face paint, not makeup, right?
No, it's makeup.
We love an honest man.
Eyeshadow. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Secrets are all just going out the window. Yeah. How do you feel the match with Rogan went?
It was good. I had done a match with Rogan or Corey. Like it must have been like my 5th or 6th match or something, and it was okay. But like obviously, I'd go on to be a lot better, and just everything just went to plan. I felt being in there with somebody who was as good as he is, like it made me like up my game a little bit. Like I come out a bit more like vocal and stuff like that, more like aggression in everything, because you kind of
This will beat the piss out of you.
yeah, you kind of have to when you're in there with somebody who's like, you know, Yorkshire tough that they're called, aren't they? So like,
all three of them are really intense.
Yeah, like if you don't match them, like I'm just gonna look shit. And also it like you owe it to the person you're dropping the title to. If you don't perform and they beat you, they're going to be like, well, he's just beat this shit cunt. Like, does that mean he's any good? So you can't.
And that is our 3rd one. Cheers for demonetizing us on YouTube. That's
yeah, you kind of obviously being like the main champion as well. Like you need to up your game and stuff. So it was good. Like to have the pressure on you to, you know, do better. And yeah, I don't think I let him down. So
no, I thought it was a really good match. Again, it's my style of wrestling that I like to watch. You know, I like a lot of different styles, but that's what I kind of grew up on. Big guys beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
You know, like I can watch a lot of different styles, but to me, that's the stuff that made me go, I want to do that when I grow, and I never grew too tall. So, is there any matches that you've seen in person that really stand out, whether it's here or anywhere else, where you go, that was a great match? Not TV.
Well, I watched a few Fight Factory shows before I joined, and there was your one versus Kieran again, the 2 out of 3 falls or whatever.
Superman match.
The superhero rules, yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that, and it was like what was it, chair shot or something? Like you levered him with summit, didn't you?
Yeah, there was a lot of weaponry used in that.
Yeah, it was just. Like seeing it that close up,
there was chairs, there was
holy shit, like
sweeping brush.
Yeah, that was you know, that was really good. Like I've said to you plenty of times, I preferred you as a heel for sure.
Yeah,
I think he said that as well.
Yeah, so yeah, it was good because like you were just a dickhead, like it was your own brother and you're smashing him. And
then the bell rang.
Like even just the last show. I only just like did a running spot, so I was out there in the crowd watching like some of the matches and stuff. So that was good to just kind of be a fan almost for.
That's what I found a bit of an appreciation of, like because I'm not having to get ready and do everything. Obviously, the last show I was setting up and getting ready to do the podcast in the second half, but getting to watch some of the matches in the first half, and then some of the camp shows where I'm going and I'm not having to get ready, I'm able to watch. It's actually really cool to sit back and watch the progress of people right in front of your eyes rather than just on a screen. You know, so I think everyone, we've said it before a couple of times on here, and everyone wants everyone to do well. So when you can stand back and watch some of the guys and you're like, oh shit, I never realised they've got that good in front of a crowd, or actually I've noticed something I can help them with there. Yeah, it's a pretty cool position to be in, isn't it? Where you can, you know, even if it is the monitor when you're getting ready, it's a different dynamic rather than concentrating on whatever. Is there anybody you're looking coming through who you want to have a match with, or anybody who not even necessarily coming through? Let's say someone is coming through and someone you maybe haven't worked in a long time, where you'd like that one more match or one match with.
Well, I don't want to work with Strap for a start.
No one does, mate.
I mean, obviously watching the show the other day, I saw the tag match with Joel. Like, he's one that's like progressed really well. I've obviously done a lot of training with him and stuff, but yeah, maybe something with him. But obviously with Valentine coming back as well, we teased something at the show the other day. He was one that when I used to watch it as well, before he like really stood out. Because his character work was really good, wasn't it? Like when he was like when he was a villain. So yeah, just him coming back, like we all like know who he is basically. So it's kind of like energized the group because like there's good wrestlers come back, so everybody's like trying to up their game a little bit, which is really good. So yeah, maybe Valentine. I'd match with Valentine because I've not done anything with him either, so that'll be good.
Did he leave just before you came back? Or just before you came in?
I think he was his last show was my first one. I think maybe.
Passing ships in the night.
Expression. Yeah, I
think he's passing the torch, but not directly.
They didn't.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, maybe did one show together, and that was it. Maybe. Can't remember. He's
fun to work with. You'll work, but you'll have a lot of fun. But you can't let the audience know you're having fun. I think that's it with them sort of questions now. So we head to the Hall of Fame person and Hall of Fame moment. So anybody, again, in wrestling or in life, it could be a celebrity, again, like if they've inspired you to do something. Just if you had your own personal Hall of Fame, one person, one moment.
Well, a lot of people have put their parents in, haven't they, already? So
I think that's the most common answer.
Yeah.
It's one person, isn't it? Just Harry.
No, because my mum did as well.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she put her dad in,
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll put my mother in there because... she had a heart attack like a couple of years ago, and she's recovering well. She's still trying to keep like daily life as normal as she can. She's obviously on like a shitload of pills, but she keeps improving. Still comes to like pretty much every wrestling show.
Yeah,
she struggles with X-Church now because it's a bit too cold. So yeah, just the fact that even though she's struggling, she's still there. Watching this shithouse try and wrestle, so yeah, that's good. But then, like celebrity, I'll go Alan Shearer because
Shearer,
yeah,
legend.
Yeah, didn't he put a couple past the Dutch team in that 1 year that they beat him?
He was never that good for England, to be fair. Shearer, was he?
I know. He played. Was it '96 where the English beat the Dutch?
Do you want to know something about that? That was like 13 years, 14 years before I was born, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I was only 6 then as well. So.
All right, piss off.
Mate.
Yeah, moment. A moment that you'd put in your Hall of Fame. Careful, you on the trophy.
No.
This is what I'll do to get back in the good books with the missus. My wedding day. What a special, special moment that was. Yeah, that first dance. Yeah. Amazing.
What was the song?
God, you're really sabotaging me, yeah?
No, what was The Power of Love, but it was the female version of it. It was good. I think I chose that one. Yeah, I chose it. Good song.
Yeah.
Good. Cried.
Who you did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the comment to come out, but I don't think...
You can see him resisting it.
You can see it.
You're doing it.
You can see it boiling for him. Just go, little bitch. You can see it boiling in him.
And anything from life you would blackball, completely get rid of if you could.
Probably. What is that, like a person or?
Can be anything.
Anything.
Absolutely anything.
Jake Paul, maybe. Hayden.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't like boxing. I don't like
influencer boxing.
the celebrity like lifestyle thing, but yeah, I still see him constantly, and it's a joke.
That fight with Tyson.
That hurt me.
Yeah, like I say, I don't really like follow boxing, but what the fuck?
We were in Holland at the
I
time.
don't
weren't
anymore,
we?
but as a kid, I used to love boxing, and it was Tyson, Bruno, Lewis, that generation of boxing. I used to love it, and in our house, that was a thing. Like he was going, "Nah, Tyson's too old." I'm like, "He's not. Look at him. He's an animal." And there's a lot of me that does think that can't have been real.
Yeah, but even if it wasn't real, he was still old and disappointing.
I think if he hadn't have pulled back, he would have destroyed him in the first 2 rounds. But
No, he wouldn't.
there was too much money to lose.
Oh, yeah.
100 men versus one gorilla, except the gorilla's 67 years old.
Yeah, it's still Tyson though, isn't it? Well, that brings us to anything you want to plug.
The next show that's named after me, the Book of Mormon. When was it again, Aryan? You were really
28th
good at
of
that.
July.
Yeah.
No,
No.
June.
June. Is it?
Do you know who else is on the show?
Who, me?
Either of you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll look at the poster.
No, without looking.
I know Visage is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one.
And then regulars at Fight Factory.
Your sister's on it.
She counts as a regular now.
Jack Nudson's on it.
He's been here
Are
a few
they?
times.
Oh, are they on the poster?
I think
No.
so. Are they not?
No.
I don't believe you.
Well, they might be then, but I didn't think so. Because
No, they're
I don't
not.
think they are, because the original message that Jack sent to Kaya, or Tom sent to Kaya, was July 28th. So when I sent the dates, I just forwarded the message over to your mum. So she thought July 28th, that's only a camp show. And also our wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And they meant June 28th. So I was like, no, they are on. And she was like, oh shit, right, I'll rearrange things.
June 28th. And then I don't know what the show date for July is, but it's probably out there somewhere.
Yeah, I know the 25th is my birthday. 26th is Gipsy. 27th, no.
I don't know, mate.
28th is Cleethorpes. 27th is Skipsy. 26th, I don't know what's on. 25th is my birthday. I'm working backwards there. So yeah, we're spending our wedding anniversary, our 15-year wedding anniversary, in Cleethorpes.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I love the venue. Like the staff there are brilliant. We have a great atmosphere.
good food.
Yeah, we get looked after with food as well.
Nice.
It's always a bonus. But yeah, it's every wedding anniversary is pretty much we've wrestled on, whether it's our own show or I've been booked somewhere else. So
You had enough now, have you?
keeping him here.
We've got to get a yawn counter for me. On every
Got to
episode.
stay awake because after this we're going to York, not York, Leeds.
Are we?
Yeah, we wanted to help out with the cage at True Grit.
I thought we were told we weren't going.
I don't bloody know now.
No, neither do I.
Well, that's up to you and your mum. I'll text your mum and find out. But
All right.
I told her you were going to help with the cage, so I was going to drive you up after this.
All right. Didn't know that.
Can't get the staff nowadays, can you?
No.
Unbelievable. Anything to ring or cage dodge you?
I put my name forward and I was told, no, we don't need you. So that's all I'm saying.
Last show, he only had a run in. You had a full match. He's helping take the ring down. You're doing a bloody podcast. Part-timer. Right, well, it's down to you to sign out then. Thanks very much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know. I don't know how this is happening with the episode of Nathan. Continuity's awful. Are we still shit? Are we still shit in a week's time?
Nathan will be the week after because
The week after? I don't know. Right, we're here still somehow. We are. Insert episode name here or number because I don't actually know anymore. 5. Was that okay? Well, there you go. If we're still shit, tell us. Do all the things that he tells you to do, like subscribing and liking and 5 stars and whatever. Goodbye.
A little review on the
Oh.
podcast platforms.
Oh, do you want to do my job for me? Then do you want to
I'm
sign
just
out?
jogging your brain.
Good riddance.
See ya.